All right, man. So game 2, Dallas Mavericks is up, leading the series 2-0. That game was crazy, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, Naz Reid is carrying the Timberwolves right now. Single-handedly carrying. Dude was 8 from 13 from the field, 7 from 9 from the three-point line. Damn near perfect from 3. 23 points. He was carrying. He had more points than Anthony Edwards, and he had more points than karl-anthony-towns. He came to play. Everybody else was falling short. Edwards was 5 from 17 from the field, which is a terrible performance, and he was 2 from 7 from the 3. Again, shooting a lot of threes, only made 2 out of them. 5 from 17 from the field is crazy. That means he was chucking up so many shots that was not going in at all. Karl-Anthony-Towns, same thing. 4 from 16 from the field goal. 1 from 5 from the 3. 15 points. Rudy Gobert, 6 to 10. But he did pretty well. Played this game. He played a better game, damn near half of the team. I know people are going to blame Rudy Gobert for the performance, but honestly, you got to put the blame at Karl-Anthony-Towns and got to put the blame at Anthony Edwards. Those two supposed to be the star of the show. They're supposed to be the cat and ant show, right? But apparently they didn't get the job done. With only Karl-Anthony-Towns scoring 15 points and Anthony Edwards only scoring 21, that right there was a seal the deal, because that's not enough to go against the Mavs. Now the Mavs, Luka Doncic, bro, that last 3 points sealed the deal. And that's the thing. I don't know why would they have Rudy Gobert guarding Luka. Like, why would you have him guarding him? You know he's going to pull up a 3. So that was a terrible matchup. Coach need to do better with the rotation of getting players to match up accordingly, because this should not happen. Y'all should know better to put a center on Luka Doncic. Like, bro, he was going to score that shot no matter what. That was guaranteed to go in. I don't know why nobody even tried to double, let alone try to get a point guard on Luka to guard him. But yeah, that was a bad matchup and sealed the deal. They won by 1 point, which was so crazy because the lead was going back and forth in the beginning. Then it's like they kind of like lost in the halftime, because the first quarter was 26-32, second quarter was 22-28. And then after that, the third quarter was when like things start to pick up a little bit more. Mavericks scored 31, Timberwolves scored 26. And then fourth quarter was really where everything matters. Every shot, every free throw matters. Kyrie, you know, he had a impeccable game as well too. 7 from 16 from the field, 4 from 7 from the 3, 20 points. He really did a great job as well, because when Luka was struggling in that first half, Kyrie was picking up the mantle and carrying the weight of that, as well as Daniel Gafford. He did really well, 8 from 10 from the field to the battle for the win. Josh Green, 2 from 4, not too bad. Jaden Hardy, 3 from 7, 2 from 3. They did a really good job closing out the Timberwolves. But the thing is this, everybody keeps saying that Anthony Edwards is this Michael Jordan protege. He's the next Michael Jordan. It's like, bruh, I don't see it. Personally, I don't. And then everybody was like, he could be a Michael Jordan. It's like, I don't see that happening. Like, the play style that Anthony Edwards have, I don't see him being the next protege. Okay, like, I think the media is blowing it out of proportion, because they always like to make somebody the next Michael Jordan. Like, stop comparing people to him, bro. Like, he's his own player. And yes, would he become a great player down the line? Sure. I mean, he's 22 years old. He can be a good player when he gets older. You know, he's young now, so as time go by, he could develop an actual better shooting, better game for himself as he get older. But right now, I don't think we should even use him as the next Michael Jordan or Kobe or whatever type of like comparisons the NBA is trying to do, because the media is crazy with that. If you supposed to be in the playoffs, you can't use that you're tired as an excuse.
Yeah, just stuff like that. We was just a little tired probably.
Imagine saying you're tired at the age of 22, going against other people that's older than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going against Kyrie who's in his 30s. Like, these are older players, and you're using the I'm tired card. That's what he did in game 1. Now, game 2, we seen a bit more energy from the team overall, but they did not show up as much as Naz Reid did. Naz Reid came to play, okay? He was the only guy on that team that was like so destined to win, which I truly feel bad for him. I really do, because he gave it his all. He was damn near perfect from the three-point line, 7 from 9 from 3, 8 from 13 from the field. Like, he was a huge contribution to the game. And I feel like if Naz Reid was having a bad game or he wasn't playing at all, honestly, I think Mavs would have been up double digits if that was the case, for real. Like, that's how bad it was. It's like it fall down to him. Michael Conley did a pretty good job as well too, 7 for 14 from the field, 18 points total. Like, he did pretty well as well, but the two key players that's supposed to score the most and supposed to carry the team was not on the same page, and that's a big problem. Heading into game 3, I don't really see Timberwolves winning. You have the home advantage. The fact that they lost 2 games back-to-back at home, I can only imagine what's going to happen when they go to Dallas. I cannot see them winning a game in Dallas. I really just don't see it. So I think the Mavs got this. They might sweep them. I mean, we'll see definitely, but after game 3, I feel like if they win game 3, then we're getting into the sweep territory. People already speculated now that they're going to get swept. I mean, it could happen. I could see Mavs winning 4 games in a row. The way they playing and the way they dominating, they can really sweep the Timberwolves. That would be insane if they do that. If anything, if it's not going to be 4, it's probably going up to game 5. The least. I don't think this is going to game 7. I doubt it. No, the Mavs going against the Celtics, which would be a great matchup for Kyrie as well, because Kyrie Irving already has issues with Boston Celtics. So seeing that rivalry will be pretty good. That'll be good for TV, good for, the NBA as a whole. So I think that's what's going to end up happening. So yeah, man, I really believe the Mavs is going to sweep the Timberwolves.